Make some noise!
Welcome to Changing the Volume with PH and Caprice.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Changing the Volume with your girl, Caprice.
And your boy, PH.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome.
Yes, thank you for tuning in to us. We appreciate you each and every time you turn into us. Before we get started, we want to take this time to encourage you today. Never give up.
Never.
Giving up is not an option.
No, it isn't.
No matter how long the road may seem, you have to keep going. You don't know who's watching you.
Keep going.
You don't know who is waiting for you to fall or who's waiting to watch you succeed. Because you have different types of groups of people out there. You have the ones that are cheering for you silently. Then you have the ones who are praying on your downfall. They are praying that you will fall. They are praying that you will not succeed. So you owe it to yourself to stay focused and to conquer what you set out to do.
This is good.
Don't give up. It doesn't matter who started after you and is crossing their finish line. So what? You don't know what they did to get to that finish line quicker than you.
Speak it.
You don't know what corners they cut. You don't know who they manipulated. You don't know what they signed up for to get there quicker.
Saying so.
You need to just take your time, trust God, trust Him in the process, and watch it happen for you.
You're saying something again.
But you have to not look at someone else's finish line. Stay focused on your own ribbon you gotta cross over. Stay in the race, but whatever that is, don't sell yourself short, but just do it honestly in the right way. All right?
You said it just right.
Thank you.
The part that you said about the ribbon, that was a good analogy. You know, sometimes people, they get caught up in everybody else's ribbon, but if you just focus on your ribbon, you eventually cross it. I like how you done that.
Thank you. Now, let's get into this topic that we're going to discuss today.
Uh-oh.
You guys may remember on episode 4, we had a gentleman. He was on here discussing his divorce, discussing how he felt that women pretty much wasn't saying that women are out here using men, but he pretty much was saying that there are women out here that pretend to be all of these things. They pretend to have it going on. They pretend to be that girl, that woman, that person. But once they get with them and get together, they realize that, you're not all that you said that you were before we met. So basically what he was saying is they are not being true to who they are in their identity and their character. Putting on a real, which is R-E-E-L, and they not giving him the real, which is R-E-A-L. So we had a young lady. She heard this interview and she said, wait a minute.
Yes, she did.
I have something to say because there's some men out here that are doing the same thing that our guest just said that women do.
So basically what you're saying is that she said that there are men using women as the come up.
What she is saying is that, listen, there are men that do it too. So if we're going to say it, let's just tell the truth about everything. Now, she didn't disagree with him that it is true that there are women out here, some women that do pretend to be things that they are not to, to pretty much get the fish. How do you feel about that, Prophet? You are a man. Have you ever experienced being in a relationship or dating and you found a woman to pretend to be all of these things and she wasn't? Or have you seen men that, gave themselves to women and pretended to be all these things they weren't, and then when a woman got with them, they were not who they were saying they were?
Well, if I look back over my life, I've only experienced women that were looking for security, and I felt like I can be an input or make an impact. But as far as me being a man of God and a life coach, listening to different men and women out there, I've seen both sides of the story. I've seen where women say that they do this, they do that. Basically, this is, I clean, I cook, I can cover all your needs. But then when the guy get with the girl, he only see none of that.
Now, what about the men? Have you seen men lie and pretend to be something they weren't?
Yes, I've heard stories and I've seen men said that they had this type of car, this type of house, this type of finance, and they had never got there. They were still dreaming, or they were waiting for the right girl to come to be a better support.
Very interesting. Well, guys, that is what we will be discussing today. Again, she agreed with him. Yes, I'm not saying that you're totally wrong, but come on now. There are men out here that pretend to. So, guys, when we come back, we're going to get into this topic again, all right? Because we got to be real out here, not real. We're not talking about the reels on Instagram, Facebook. We talking about let's be real in real life. We got enough reels going on, okay?
No, you didn't. You didn't say that.
Let's just be who we are when we show up. People can't be out here pretending it's Halloween every single day, dressing up in costumes. Now, I'm not even with Halloween, okay? The only ghost somewhere is the Holy Ghost. Come on, somebody.
You said Halloween.
I'm saying Halloween. There's a lot of masks out here. People pretending to be stuff they not. They need to just be real. Just be real and be who you are and stop pretending to be what you're not. Because if the person wants to be with you, they're going to be with you whether you have it or not. Because at the end of the day, when you say I do, it says for better or for worse. So if you're dating with potential and you eventually get with a person, you're going to find out in marriage that there's still phases that you got to go through. You're still learning the person. You never stop learning the person. So you might as well just keep it real and not real like the real that you guys be watching on social media.
I'm still laughing about this Halloween thing because you sound like they be trick-or-treating all year long.
People out here be pretending. I remember years ago, I have to say this, in my very early years, my early 20s, I say about 2021.
This is good. Come on.
So I met a guy and he was like, do you have any children? I was like, no. He was like, really? He was all excited and happy. So I'm like, oh, wow. Do you have any children? He was like, oh, I have 5. And I'm saying to myself, why are you so excited that I don't have children, but yet you have 5 children? Come on now. When we return, we're going to get into this topic. So don't you go nowhere, because we'll be right back on Changing the Volume with your girl Caprice
and your boy PH.
Keep it locked.
You're listening to Changing the Volume. We'll be right back, so don't touch that dial. Turn it up.
Hey guys, this is PH. Go get a copy of my book, He Kept Me. I promise you it will touch you. You can go get it at Amazon.com or you can go to my website, ProphetHector.org. Hey guys, this is your boy PH.
And your girl Caprice. Guys, we need your help with donations to our program, Give a Meal.
Yes, we do.
Give a Meal helps provide meals for the less fortunate and individuals who are in financial hardship and are unable to provide meals for themselves or their families. Our goal is to provide a meal 365 days a year to as many people and families that are in need. Please go to phcoachinglife.org to donate today.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Changing the Volume with your girl Caprice.
And your boy PH.
Guys, as promised, we have a very special guest for you.
We do?
Yes. And she is here to give some insight on this dating world today and what's really going on with these men out here in these streets.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Guys, help me welcome Brandy. How you doing, Brandy?
Brandy in the house.
I'm well. Thank you. Thank you.
I really miss you, Brandy.
No, we're not doing that today. We are not doing that today, sir.
You was a rapper.
We're not doing that today. We staying focused, okay?
Okay.
Help me, Jesus. Anyway, thank you so much for being here with us today. First of all, let's get into this.
Uh-oh.
Tell us what
Let's get
it's
into
been like right now, today, in today's time.
It's the ocean.
It's honestly, it's been very, very difficult. I never thought I would be here at 47 years old and having to deal with all of the things that I'm having to deal with dating, and honestly, the lack thereof dating. It's just been a whirlwind of craziness, to be honest.
So when you say that you didn't expect to be dealing with what you're dealing with, can you give us an example of what do you mean by that?
I need to hear this.
Well, as far as the men, it just seems as though it doesn't matter the age. They seem to want to play games. And I didn't think at this age that there would be individuals my age and older that would still be wanting to run the streets and do whatever they want to do and not be committed.
Wow. No, you didn't. You didn't say that.
So what do you think it is? What's happening nowadays? Because you're not the first person. We've been hearing this a lot since we have been, speaking to people and changing the volume. And we're hearing the same stories that, they out here just playing. Why do you think they are not ready to commit and grow up?
To be honest with you, I believe the issue is there's so large of a selection. As you know, there are more women in this world than there are men. And it seems as though everything is more accessible. You have social media that you can just go and look at different women and, okay, I want to pick her, instead of settling down on one individual and getting to know that one person. I feel as though no one wants to get to know the individual. They just want to be very surfacey. They want to deal with you and then, okay, let me see what I can get from her. And then let me see what I can get from this woman.
Wow. So let me ask you this, because we had a gentleman named Jeff on here on episode 4, and he made comments about women out here pretending to be something that they weren't prior to getting into relationships with the men, allegedly that they've dated. So basically what he was saying is that women pretend to be women that can cook and clean, and I got this job, I got this degree, I got it going on. But once they get into a relationship with them, they learn and find out that that was just the front. Now, I know that you heard that interview, and I know that you was thinking to yourself, that's not all the way true, because there are some men out here, and you wanted to give your opinion about that. So tell us.
Well, just like what he said about how he feels women give their representative, and then you find out later that they're the complete opposite. It's the same on the other side. There are men who represent themselves as being, quote unquote, a man's man, able to take care of themselves, able to take care of the women that they're with. And then next thing you know, they're wanting to be taken care of. They want a mother. They want a girlfriend with wife duties.
Wow.
And you explain the duties, because I want to know.
When I say wife duties, they want the woman to not only take care of them, they want them to cook for them before getting to know that person. The first thing a man will say is, oh, when are you going to cook for me? I've been only talking to you for a week. Why don't you get to know me? They want to say, okay, well, if you are dealing with anybody else, I want to shut that down. And I just want it to be only you. But then they will have other women that they're dealing with on the side and not being honest.
Oh my God.
So basically what I hear you saying is that they want you to be a wife, although you're a girlfriend. They trying to give you that title without giving you the title. They like, listen, here I am. I just met you. We're kicking it. We're talking. But I need you to perform as if we are happily ever after married and you're my wife. I need you to cook for me. I need you to make me feel like the man. Meanwhile, they're not doing anything to make you feel like they're even worth being any of those things to them. Is that what I hear you saying?
That's absolutely it.
What do you have to say about that, PH? Why do you think that men out here today are behaving in this way when it comes down to dating and relationships? It seems as if, they're not really trying to commit. They want to commit to the illusion of pretending to be in this relationship, but it's really not what they really want. That's what it sounds like.
I was sitting here just laughing to myself because the way she describing it, it seemed like the men out here are hubcapping. And when I say hubcapping, that means that they falling off any and everywhere. Now, I'm not saying that the men are not the only one not doing that. There's some women doing that too. She said something earlier that they're asking for all of these criterias, but they don't match the criteria they're asking for. So they slipping in some areas.
Right.
And they putting heavy responsibility on the girl or the female they dealing with. And they still shopping. You mentioned, Brandy, that they on social media, enjoying the eye candy because there are a lot of women showing pretty much everything. And then you have the ones that are not showing it, they get left out. But I still say that, girls have the right, to their standard, whatever they choose. Girls have to be careful about the selection that they are putting out there. So this thing can go multiple ways. But I love the fact that you said that they out here scheming and dreaming.
But basically, these men are out here and they watching women on social media. And do they know that these reels, which is REEL, and I say that a lot, these reels are just what it is. It's not real like the REAL. They are out here pretending to be all these things. These girls are glamorizing themselves and they doing all these things the same way as men, but that's just all behind a computer screen.
Absolutely.
Come on, men. We need you to, step up a little bit, just like you want the girls to step up. It sounds like, you guys want a commitment without really committing yourself. And this is what it sounds like we keep hearing over and over again. Brandy, if you was able to say something right now to these men out here, what is it that you would say to them how they need to come to a woman respectfully if they want to date them and potentially be their spouse?
Be genuine. And when I say genuine, I mean just that. You don't have to put on a facade. Whatever it is that you want, be honest about it. If you're not ready to commit, be forthcoming and allow that woman to make the decision on whether or not she wants to rock with you.
So what is it about you that you feel like you have all of these qualities, that you are that woman, you are capable of being a wife, you're wife material? What is it about you that you can say?
What I can say about me personally is I've always been the same person. The way I present is the way that I am. I'm not going to give you anything false. I'm going to come to you 100% real. I take care of myself. The person that I'm with, I want them to reflect who I am and me reflect them. I'm genuine and I'm going to give you all of me. When I say all of me, meaning I'm going to be honest with you. The questions that you ask me, I'm going to tell you the truth and I'm not going to put on a facade. The way you meet me today is going to be the same person that you meet 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I'm not going to pop up and be somebody completely different. And a lot of times the unfortunate thing is people, they're so used to being with one type of individual that they're not honestly, in my opinion, ready for someone who is real. That's the way I see it.
Wow.
And when I say real, I say REAL.
Brandy in the house.
Brandy, to answer to the women out there who Jeff was referring to, the ones who are pretending, what advice can you give to them, especially the ones out there who saying there's no men out here, it's hard to date? What advice can you give them about being true to themselves and being real when they out here meeting guys?
The only thing I can say to those individuals is the facade can only last but so long. Just like when someone says the truth will set you free, a lie you have to remember. So if you're putting out this facade and this fake person, it's going to be found out sooner or later. If you're saying that you have this, you can do this, one day it's going to come to fruition that maybe what you said is not accurate.
Wow.
So be yourself and come humbly and come honestly and open.
What type of guys that you look to?
To be honest with you, I really don't have a type. And when I say I don't have a type, it's not like, oh, I want somebody that's between this age and this age. A lot of individuals that try to meet me, they either from age 30 up to 55. I don't have a specific type. It's just the way that if we can vibe, if you come at me the correct way. And when I say the correct way, you don't speak Ebonics, you know how to communicate, you know how to express yourself in a right manner.
How important is belief to you? Having a relationship with God, how important is that in the relationship?
That's first and foremost. If you don't have a relationship with God, I can't have a relationship with you because God is the foundation. If you don't fear God, then I don't want to deal with you.
Say that again.
What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are womanizers.
Whoa.
Okay. Someone who doesn't know what they want to do with themselves. And if you're around my age, you should already know where you're going. You shouldn't still be trying to figure it out.
Well, say, for example, what if that person had 3 bad failures before they met you and they had started working on their opportunity, but each time they worked on it, something happened, and now they finally meet you? Are you willing to take that ride with them?
Absolutely. Failure is to set yourself up better. You have to fail your way to success. If you don't know what it's like, then that means you never put the work in. If you've told me that you've tried before, then that means that you're going to continue to try. So failure is not a problem for me. It's not trying that's a problem.
This is deep.
So if you were able to say something right now to your future husband, what would you say to him?
I've been waiting for you all my life. And if God brought you to me, then we're right on time.
That was absolutely beautiful. She said, if God brought you to me. So men, listen, the ladies, they're open. They're willing. They're not out here like being picky and choosy. They just want someone that's real, someone that's ready, someone that's not out here playing games, someone that's just ready to just be a man in the relationship. And it's easy to marry a man. These women out here, they want to marry a husband. They want a husband. They don't want a man. Just like you don't want to marry a woman, you want to marry a wife. These women out here, they are looking and they are waiting for their husband. Brandy, I know that God is going to bring you your spouse. You just stay positive. You stay being who you are. Keep being real. The real REAL. Don't be a real that people are out here watching every day. They're acting, they're pretending, they're recording and doing all these different things that are not true. You keep being who you are in God, and God will bring you your spouse. We thank you so much, Brandy, for being here with us today and just opening up about this because, listen, it's rough out here. And I say it all the time, this is my second marriage. Marriage is not a joke. And if you're dating with the purpose to be married, you got to know that at some point in time, you got to mature and grow up. You got to elevate. You can't stay on the same level. You got to elevate. And if you are out here and don't know what it is that you want to do, men, ladies, figure it out so you can become the person you need to become. Because even if you meet the person that's for you, they cannot make you happy. You have to already be happy within yourself. Because I've come to learn, again, my second marriage, my marriage don't make me happy. I can only make myself happy. My spouse adds to my happiness. So if you're looking to be with someone to be happy, you're doing it the wrong way. You need somebody to add to your happiness. So Brandy, I believe God for you. We're going to touch and agree in Jesus' name right now. That person will find you. And thank you so much for being so transparent, for being so real about what you see out here and what you have experienced. And guys, we thank you for listening, and we will return after this break. You're listening to Changing the Volume with your girl Caprice.
And your boy PH.
Keep it locked, guys. We'll be right back after this break.
You're listening to Changing the Volume. We'll be right back, so don't touch that dial.
Turn it up.
Hey guys, tune in every Thursday at 8 p.m. to hear a new episode on Apple Music, Amazon Music, Spotify, and iHeart. And don't forget to like, download, and share. Hello guys, welcome back to Changing the Volume with your girl Caprice.
And your boy PH.
Guys, we thank you for tuning in with us today. Listen, it sounds like it's just been really rough out there for men and women.
Sounds like it.
It really does. And from what we're hearing from Brandy, men, from what it sounds like, they just want you to come authentically yourself. Be yourself. If you know that you don't have all this money and you don't have the house yet and you're not financially where you want to be, just come real with it. Just come real with it, because most time when you have a woman behind you that really loves you and really adores you, she's going to help you build. As long as you come with a vision and a plan, men, you don't have to come pretending like you have things you don't. And don't come expecting her to be a wife when you giving her the girlfriend title. You can't expect her to be your wife and your mama and she just your girlfriend. If you need a mama, you need to go to the mama that had you.
Oh, that
And if
part.
you want her to be your wife, you need to put a ring on her finger. That's what you need to do. And I'm not coming down on you men, but you are the leaders. You are the head. You will always be the head. Even as single men, you still the head. Women don't want to be the head. We like our position in being the neck. We want to stay being the neck. We don't want to be the head. So what women out here are continuously saying, just come being who you are. And if who you are is just you working a regular job at a bank, if you're working as a janitor, if you're working as a lawyer, whatever it is you're doing, Just come as yourself. And I promise you, you choose the right woman that God allows you to choose, she's going to help you build.
Men, just be yourself. And I say this to the women. Women, girls, beautiful ones, do not come with a false narrative that you're not willing to be real about. So if you come pretending, you got to continue to pretend like what Brandy was saying. You need to come original. If you know you can't cook and then you meet a guy that can, that's a beautiful sight, him teaching you how to cook. And men, if you don't know how to do laundry and she does, that's an advantage. What you don't need to do is come in judging with your list of I wants and you got to do this and you got to do that. When you come with that list, you've already making a big mistake because it's going to create the grounds for roaming eyes. Her eyes going to roam, your eyes going to roam because neither one of you are committed to the destiny that both of you are portraying. When I look at what Brandy stated, men, in order for the girl you are attracted to or want to know more about to commit, you're going to have to be 1,000% yourself.
There's no other way. But I believe God for Brandy that God is going to bring her husband. She's 47. She's a beautiful young woman. And she is a young woman. She's not old. And a lot of people think in your 40s are old and it's too late. It's not too late. It's just the beginning. And guys, we thank you for trusting us enough to listen to us every week on Changing the Volume with your girl Caprice
and your boy PH.
Until next time, guys, you better keep it locked.
Thank you for listening to Changing the Volume.